Almost everyone has been to the hospital, or at least taken a trip to the doctor, and all those people can tell you exactly how expensive this can be. Expensive hospital bills can upend your life or make you lose your job. And the question we're asking today, should healthcare be a right or a privilege? We begin by defining healthcare.
I cannot give you a short definition of healthcare. Healthcare is complicated. Healthcare has gotten a lot more complicated. Healthcare used to be, you went to your doctor, you got treated, that was the end of it. Healthcare has become more complicated because it's required the consumer or the person who's getting the healthcare to be more involved in their own care. Healthcare in Connecticut is nationally considered very good. When you look at the state marketplaces that were put up, Connecticut was considered a leader, but having worked in that system, it's certainly not perfect. When you compare the marketplace to other states, our marketplace actually works fairly well. Marketplace meaning it's a place where anybody can go and buy insurance and do it at reduced rates because there's tax subsidies that are available to you.
We do have state-sponsored health coverage for people that fit certain categories now. I would suggest that we are in the middle ground. That doesn't mean that there isn't room for improvement. I would say that it certainly is not all government sponsored. But if you qualify under certain circumstances, and we have many, I think the total cost of that to the state of Connecticut is a couple $2 billion.
I think healthcare should be a right. If I'm in a car accident, I have an expectation in this country that an ambulance is going to come pick me up, that they're going to take me to the nearest hospital, that, critical emergency care is going to be delivered to me. We expect that in this country, and we should. That means that is essentially a guaranteed right to healthcare. We should have a system that lines up with that, which means that everybody should be part of that system, should be required to be part of that system so that we can take care of everyone.
I personally think that healthcare is a right. I think and if you've worked with people who have not had healthcare, who have suffered heart attacks and not had the proper care, or had a baby and didn't have the proper care before, it makes a big difference. I think part of being human and taking care of other people, I think healthcare has to be a part of that.
There's nothing that's free. Everyone that works at Charlotte Hungerford Hospital expects to be paid, and therefore that has to be paid for by somebody in some fashion. And if it doesn't cost an individual in terms of a premium or a deductible, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's free, because taxes would then be the driving revenue base to provide what might be a state-sponsored healthcare system.
The downside to free healthcare, I guess, is the first one is just that it's expensive, and so we have to find a way to pay for it, particularly initially. I believe that if we get a system in place that starts taking care of people systematically, which means when you have a small issue, you have access to a clinic or a doctor, and you can get it taken care of while it's still a small issue. You don't have to end up in the emergency room, which is what happens now, which is a really expensive way to take care of small problems.
Certainly one of the important issues is affordability. I think people, whether it's a matter of what they pay for gasoline or food or health care, usually will offer an opinion that it's expensive. May offer an opinion that they can't afford it, may offer an opinion that they can't get it even if they could afford it and it was expensive. So it's kind of a complicated issue.
From a business person's perspective, healthcare is very difficult. To provide healthcare for employees is incredibly difficult. At one time, I had 35 employees, and it was costing me hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay for health insurance. At that time, we paid for 100% of health insurance. We've had to scale that back because it costs way too much.
But locally, one of our biggest issues is an issue that a lot of rural communities are dealing with now, which is to say access again. I think access is important all around, but particularly in rural communities, we have a geographic issue. We don't have a lot of services here because it's not cost effective for a large hospital to come in here and provide a whole array of services. But I do think that if we can particularly, when you look at the rural area, for example, that's a perfect example of a place where we might create public-private partnerships, which is a way to, that is an area that Republicans and Democrats can cooperate on, because it's a combination of public money from the state and privately raised money that's raised in the community from the people in the community to support local nonprofits. That tends to mean there's some local control, which can be, traditionally a conservative idea, and some more broad principles from the state and standards set by the state, which is traditionally a more democratic idea. I think those two things can work together and we can produce a result that's meaningful for all of us.
I think we should have Medicaid or Medicare for all. In the state of Connecticut, there was a program called Sustanet. That was back in 2014. And the whole idea was to be able to have everybody in Connecticut, at least 98% of people living in Connecticut, covered by this program. So currently, 1/3 of people are covered by Medicaid. 1/3 of the people in the state are covered by state employer programs, and the rest of us are covered by either employer programs or we buy insurance privately. So it's not that many people that would have to be brought into the state pool, which would make all of our insurance cheaper. So it's not that difficult to do, but there's a lot of moving parts to it.
We all want to be healthy. Everybody wants to feel good. You want to be able to get up in the morning and have energy and do the things that give you joy and pleasure and experience life to the fullest degree you can. So it's something that impacts everybody, which is probably a good thing and a bad thing. It makes it something that everybody has an opinion about, which is certainly good. We're all engaged in it. But it also probably makes it complicated.